Guys, in this video, I want to talk to you a little bit about if you should quit your job, when you should quit your job, and how really you should go about it. So, for me, one of my biggest goals in life was always to work for myself, so I can quit my job and sort of be self-sufficient. And I always had a dream to do it with the internet, and that's kind of like what I've put all my energy into over the past few years, and that's kind of where I am today. Pretty much all my income all comes from the internet. So, my biggest dream was being able to quit my job. I've been able to do it. So you guys are probably thinking, can you do it too? And when should you do it? So first of all, it's going to depend on your situation very much amongst other things. So for example, you might already have a family, you've got a house to pay for, you've got bills to pay for, you've got kids you've got to pay for. In a scenario like that, obviously you're going to have to be a little bit more careful. You can't just chuck your job in and then you're not going to know where your money's going to come from. On the other hand, you might be living with your parents in the basement, in the cellar or whatever. Your outgoings are really, really low, and you can just afford to chuck in the job and just try a new business, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, you can just go out and get another job. So it's going to be slightly different for everybody, and also different people respond differently to different risks. If you're going to make risks, especially business decisions, you kind of want to make calculated risks. So, obviously starting any business comes with risk, but you want to try and put the risk in your favour, versus if you go to the casino, say, or play the lottery, you're just hoping for the best. So what I would recommend for most people is that you first try and set up a business around your 9 till 5. And this is especially, if you've got family and you've got bills you've got to pay, things like that. I wouldn't just quit your job and then have no income. That's quite a dumb move. But what I would do is get all your spare time. And I know a lot of you guys say you haven't got much spare time. So watch the video before this one and I'll talk a little bit about that, how you can free up a little bit of time, how you can focus more on your business. And just spend whatever spare time you have, weekends, after work, maybe you just got a couple of hours a day you can spend, maybe just an hour a day, maybe you just got the weekends. Put all that time into a new business, and ideally I would put it into a business that doesn't require you to be there all the time. If you say opened a shop, a physical shop where people come in, you're going to have to be there. So if you're working in 9 till 5 as well at the same time, you can't be in two places. So I would say start a business that you can do without having to be there, and also a business with low overheads so that you can support yourself on your main job while you're setting up your new business. So businesses that I've tried that work, for example, is eBay, selling on eBay. You can fit that around your work. You can do it any time you want. There's no set hours when you have to work. So that's a perfect one. Starting a YouTube channel, same with YouTube. You can do it any time you like. There's no set time when you actually have to be there. Other things that I've tried that haven't worked so well for me, but I know they do work, but they're a lot more work. So Shopify, for example, Amazon FBA, affiliate marketing. I do a little bit of affiliate marketing now because I've got a YouTube channel, but without a YouTube channel, it's not very easy to make money with affiliate marketing, but that's for a different video. So pretty much what I want to say is pick a business that you can do alongside your 9 till 5, and then put as much energy as you can into that business after you've done your normal 9 till 5 job. And then you really want to really push your own business and try and get it to the point where you're making more money than your 9 till 5 job. And then once you get to a point where you're making more money than your job's making you, and you're sort of doing that consistently over like a few months, you're consistently growing and you're consistently making more money from your own business than you are from your job. And especially if you start feeling like you're running out of time and you really need more time to put into your own business, and then so you can sort of boost that even more, that could be the time to quit your job. And I'm not saying 100% for everybody just go out and quit your job. If you've got commitments, if you've got family you've got to pay for, I don't want anybody come running to me, Kev told me to quit my job and now my family are on the street. So you're going to have to do your own risk analysis, and you're going to have to be comfortable in your own self. I mean, if you've got bills like that coming out, we have to support a family, you really shouldn't be relying on one source of income anyway. If you've just got a 9 till 5 job, and that's your only source of income you have, many things could happen. Your boss could sack you, you could lay you off, you could make you redundant, the company you work for might go away, go bankrupt, and then you've got zero income, you've got nothing. And how are you going to afford to pay for your family and your commitments then? So you want more than one source of income. So if one source of income dries up, you can then have other sources of income that are making you money, so you're not completely sort of done. So I would start off with try a couple of little business ideas, do some research on YouTube, see what you like the sound of, and just give something a go and really go for it. As I said, if you live in your mum's basement or your cellar, or you're living with your parents and you haven't really got many outgoings, then you can obviously take more risk. You could just quit your job right away and just go straight into your business, and if it doesn't work, there's not much to lose. So, it's different for everybody. Take your own risk, but, I would really first, before you even think about quitting that job, is make sure you're making more than enough money from your own business, and then also focus on maybe starting a new business alongside it later on when you've got the time. So I hope this video is going to help some of you out. Next video, we're going to be talking about, I've got a few videos I want to talk about. Next video, I think I'm going to talk about how different classes of people, what they do and the outcome, what they get. So sort of like rich versus poor people, healthy versus unhealthy people, things like that. If you've got a goal and you want to be somewhere, say for example, you want to be rich, how you look at rich people and how you look at poor people. So that's going to be for the next video. All right, guys, see you soon.